So, guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sisi here again. So, today I'll be teaching you how to make the perfect Nigeria fluffy puff puff. So, this is our baking flour, the normal baking flour we all know. You can decide to use wheat flour, but this is the normal baking flour. When you get to the store, just tell them you want plain flour. Then our granulated sugar. You can use brown sugar. You can use any kind of sugar you want. You get it. So this is our active dry yeast and salt. You can also use instant yeast, but it's very difficult getting instant yeast here in Nigeria. So I'm using active dry yeast, and that's salt. Then these are nutmeg. For nutmeg gives it that extra flavor. You can decide not to use nutmeg. Some people use cinnamon, some use nutmeg, some don't use anything at all. So it depends on you what is fine by you. And that's warm water. We need warm water to activate our yeast. Not hot water, please. Hot water, room temperature water. That is what you need to activate your dry yeast. And this is vegetable oil. I didn't want to make use of the one in the house, so I opted out going to the market to get the local ones from the store. You get it? Because you need lots of oils, lots of vegetable oils when you're frying your puff puff. It's a deep frying method, so you need lots of vegetable oil. See, there is no healthy way of eating puff puff, please. So we are going to fry it. So these are my equipment, my measuring cups, measuring spoons. These are what I used in cooking, in measuring. At times I just use it. See, this measuring cup is just for karamo. You get it? Most times I just use it based on my sense, my six senses. That's what I just use. So this is our warm water. We're measuring 1 cup and half, a cup and half of warm water to activate our dry yeast. You understand? You have to activate it. And in order to activate our dry yeast, we need sugar. So it works with sugar to activate the dry yeast. So this, we pour in the water in the cup. You pour your 2 teaspoon. 2 teaspoon. There's a difference between tablespoon and teaspoon. This is a teaspoon. 2 teaspoon of dry yeast or instant yeast, anyone you have. So I just have to pour it. Actually, 2 spoon. If you notice, I'm poured into the water already. So it's 2 spoon I measured already there. And this is our sugar, just to so that the active yeast will have what to work with. You get it? So we are just going to mix till it dilutes. You can also use half cup of water, depends. I didn't want to add water again at the end, so I just used that water instead. That was the only water I added all through. So you just keep mixing, mixing and mixing till you get that perfect consistency. You need to mix for all the, what's it called? For the yeast to dilute into the water. Then you're just going to cover it and let it sit in a warm place for 5 minutes. So basically I kept it in the oven. So this is my mixing bowl I'll be using to mix. So we need 2 cups, 2 measuring cups of plain baking flour, all purpose flour. So now we'll be adding our sugar, half cup of sugar. It depends on your taste bud. You get it. Depends on how you want your sugar. If you want it more, you can add more. If you want it very sweet, so it just depends. Like I said, this measuring cup I just use it because I want to teach you guys. So now 2 teaspoon of our nutmeg powder. You can get the seed one. You just grate it. I have the seed one, but I have the grounded one already, so I just use the grounded one. Put it into the mixture, and I added my salt to give it that balanced taste. So all we need to do is we're just going to mix it till it incorporates together. Just mix the flour, the flour, the sugar, and all that. We're just going to mix everything together. So by now our yeast should be active. So if your yeast does not give you this foaming thing, my dear, just pour it away. That means the yeast is not active. You just have to do another one. It has to be like this. Can you see this foamy part on it? It has to be like this. So you just have to pour it into the mixture and mix it together. You keep mixing, keep mixing, keep mixing till you get the perfect consistency, right? I love my puff puff very soft and very fluffy. You get it? So I love it when it's very, very light. And the thing is that when I cover it, even if it looks light now, when I cover it, it's still going to give me that stretchy kind of consistency. So it's easy for me to put. You'll see it at the end of this video. When we're about to fry it, you see it. So we keep mixing and mixing and mixing. So after mixing, we get a clean cloth or a foil wrapper, anything you have basically to just cover it. You can keep it on your table for a room temperature. But me instead, I kept my inside either the microwave or the oven. So I kept that inside the microwave. Can you see it? That's doubled in size and it's now very stretchy. Okay, I had to wash my hands because I need my hands to cut it out. Can you see? It's now very stretchy. Like it has the consistency I want it to be. So it's that yeast you added that gives you that slimy, stretchy kind of consistency. You get it? So don't worry if your first puff puff doesn't come. See, the first batch, does not always come really nice. There will be, see, it loses shape. It is normal. It is normal. That's the first thing, about puff puff making. The first set or changing whatever you're making, the first set you put on the fire does not come out nice. The taste comes out the same thing, but the shape just so all those ones you're saying, and it's not easy using your hand. So just watch the way I cut it. If you can't do that, you can use spoon, like a deep spoon. And there's what we have, a puff puff cutter also in the market. So it's everything has been made easy. So you just keep stirring it. If you notice some were flipping themselves, so just keep stirring, or else one part is just going to get burnt and the other part is not going to get done. So just keep stirring, stirring till it's ready. So now get your sieve, put in a clean tissue or a paper towel, then just pour in your puff puff. So it's going to sieve out every excess oil from the puff puff. See, all of you that are doing that air fry your puff puff, I don't understand. See, the taste can never be the same. It can never be the same for you. Like, I know puff puff has a lot of oil, but there's nothing we can do about it. There is nothing we can do about it. See, this puff puff, we don't eat it every day. So the time you have to eat it, my dear, eat it with your full chest. Don't go and be a fine puff puff. No? Why I'm doing this voiceover, I'm enjoying my puff puff here. Like, I'm really enjoying it. Okay, so you just have to keep stirring. And voila, the puff puff is ready. So This is our perfect Nigeria fluffy puff puff. And it has that nutmeg taste and all that. So guys, if you find this video very informative, please like, do well to subscribe and share. And if you get to try this recipe, please always do well to tag me and put a comment in the description box below. And guys, don't forget to support my other channel, Sisi. I love you all. See you in my next video. Mwah. Kisses.